The show features adults using adult language and discussing mature topics. You have been warned. I wish we were unmuted for that. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Mr. Kren's Valley. As you can tell, we're in a little bit of a jovial mood. As a quick refresher for our sleepy Nyhm here, the group met up with the Abbott, and he mentioned about needing a face for his the bride that he was going to get for Strahd. I'm not sure if that was the last session or the session before that. But
yeah, I was there for that one.
Okay. Then the group went back down to the village with the Abbott, and the Abbott resurrected the Burgomaster's recently deceased son.
I was there for that.
And then the group decided that since Saxton apparently is going to be turning into a werewolf tonight, that they should go up to the Abbey and have him locked up somewhere up there.
That's
so he's out of the way. And then when you went up there, you learned that there was another guest staying at the Abbey, and quick introductions were met with a Vistani lady, one of the goat Anthro people, Serbians, named Esmeralda. And she did not greet you all kindly. She was very skeptical of all of you. Turns out she's a monster hunter. I think she splashed everybody with holy water, I think, just to make sure you weren't vampires or something.
Yeah.
But she revealed that she knew of a special ritual she could do that could bind Saxton inside it, so when he changes, he can't get out and slaughter things. As she gets that set up, and this magic circle is made, of all times, Strahd shows up to the Abbey. But he's not there for you guys. He's there for the Abbot himself, who greets him and brings him inside, and goes to show him his project and show the progress on it so far. Strahd was very polite. He wasn't hostile at all. Actually brought up some good chit-chat. I think Tim-Tam went downstairs. Hemlock summoned her Fey friend, Kermit, the Fey spirit frog that has a little short sword and fake but well-meaning butterfly wings. And had a little chat with Strahd. And then that's when, out of nowhere, Esmeralda had actually been waiting for him to show up, which she had told the party and was hoping that they could be a distraction. And distraction they were, as she stabbed Strahd in the heart with a wooden stake. And then all hell breaks loose. A bunch of combat starts up. Saxton goes through a crazy shadowscape thing where he turns into a werewolf, but his conscious mind isn't there. It's in some other shadow entity land where you got to speak with Kren herself, and she let him loose. And then werewolf Saxton joined the fray. And no matter what hit Strahd, none of the blows seemed to do any damage to him. The second they would do any damage, he would immediately heal. This is not new for you all. Every time you guys have fought him, this is what's happened. He heals it immediately. Not even at the end of your turn, it's gone. And Tim-Tam, in desperation to end the conflict, actually gave a few boosts to Strahd himself. And he decided to take that as a way of saying he's going to go. So he held on to the Kermit Fey Spirit as a snack, and in his hasted form, went to leave the Abbey. And that's where Nyhm I'm gonna have you roll initiative.
Oh, that's a great way to start out. 6.
Oh boy. So we ended last session. I made sure we ended at the end of the round. So we're back at the top, and it is Hemlock's turn.
Well, I wrote a
Hemlock,
note to
you're
myself.
upstairs. You see Strahd running away with Kermit.
Yeah, okay. I wrote a note to myself last time that said dispel the Fey summon. So I do that as soon as possible. I don't let him take Kermit away from me. So
you dismiss
Kermit's gone.
Kermit? Okay.
Yeah, Kermit's gone. And then I just kind of that's not an action, is it?
I'm not sure.
All right, I
forgot it might be some kind of action. I can pull it up real quick.
Well,
pull you up and then get your spells up. Summon Fae. So you're just you're ending concentration on the spell.
Yeah.
Because Kermit would stay until it had 0 hit points or the spell ends. The spell's concentration. And concentration doesn't to end doesn't require any action.
Okay, so I end the concentration, and then
You're looking out the window, right?
I guess I would be, yeah.
Strahd's looking up at you. His eyes glaring in the night.
He's looking up at me as he's running away?
Yeah, he only went out like 100 feet. He's like on the edge of the mountainside, and he was looking back at the direction of it because he kind of went away from things that might chase him. And he looks at and he sees you up in the window looking right at him.
I can't do anything, so I just disguise myself as not Tatiana, Irina, and I flip him the bird, and that's all I do.
You don't do anything else? You still have like literally everything for your turn. You haven't moved, you haven't done any actions.
Well, I flip him the bird. The disguise self was an action.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
And then I didn't already have that up. I have Speak with Animals up all the time, but I don't have Disguise Self up. So I do that, and then I start to run down the stairs.
Okay. You get down the stairs, and as you do, you know that you now know that Vasilka, the Flesh Golem Bride, Corpse Bride, is going nuts trying to find some hidden enemy flailing her arms around. I'll say you steer clear of that. The Abbott looks at you. Like you and your group have betrayed him. But he doesn't say anything.
I say, what the heck is going on? What the heck is going on? And
the Abbott asks you, do you know what's going on?
No, I just saw Strahd run away. I was Saxton got free. I don't know how the hell that happened.
Lie to me.
I'm not lying. I don't know what happened. I was upstairs.
Defending with lies only makes more lies.
How am I lying? I'm not like I told Kermit if things get saucy, then to do something about it. And whether what he took from that is what he took from that. I didn't do anything. I didn't let Saxton out, if that's what you're looking at me for.
I think that will fill up your turn.
Okay.
He will say something. He'll continue the conversation on his turn. But Strahd goes next. But before he goes, he's going to use a legendary action. Because why not?
And he has an extra action.
Yeah, the legendary action isn't part of that yet.
Yeah, I know. That was why I did like the because that's a lot of things to do in one turn of Strahd.
Did he dash last time? No, he did not dash. So, he is back at the doorway to the building that you guys are in. And then that was his legendary action, which now resets because now it's his turn. For his 2 actions, what will he do? I think for his first action, you see him starting to cast a spell, and he disappears from sight. And then his second action will be a wisdom save for Hemlock. Oh, wait, no, never mind. You have to be able to see him. Okay, no, he does this first. He looks at Hemlock, and he says, "There you are. Come back with me, please. I need a wisdom save."
We're just letting him go.
Flash of Genius. +5.
I promise I won't harm you.
Well, I don't know if it's +5 anyway. So
Yeah.
I don't think this is gonna do anything because I rolled a 1. So, 13.
Not bad for a 1 though.
I have +7.
You regard
and then-
Strahd as a trusted friend to be heeded and protected.
I hate. Ugh! Did this with Airly too. So pissed. Okay. God damn it. Hemlock was.
You aren't technically under his control, but you take his requests and actions in the most favorable way possible. And then he casts Greater Invisibility as a second action. And in the winds, you just hear, like, "Follow me, Hemlock. We can save Irina together." Just then, zombie Irina's just like, and starting to head that way too.
Yeah, I'll do as you command, whatever.
Okay. After his turn, it's the Abbott's turn. Actually, no, the Abbott would be on his turn. I'll count him as an enemy at this point. He was about to say something, and then you go to follow him, and the Abbot stops. And realizes what's happening to you, and says, "Well, there's nothing that can be done. Vasilka, let's escort them off of the premises." Vasilka will try to grapple the werewolf. Funny, I know. I was about to roll d6. That wouldn't have gone well. Where's my d20? Oh, there you are. Okay. 10 will definitely not hit. Right, Saxton?
Nope.
Alright, okay. So then second attempt is much better with a 26. You are grappled
Okay.
by Vasilka. And she starts pulling you towards the door.
Is Vasilka the zombie thing?
The corpse bride, yes. She is
Okay.
surprisingly very strong. Then will the Abbott do anything else? Nah, he won't do anything else. So after him, it is Esmeralda's turn. Esmeralda is going to see that the plan is not working in her favor, so she's going to try to get the hell out of there. Luckily, she's invisible. So she's going to stealth. And stealth very well she does. After her, it is your turn, Saxton, as you are grappled and you are moved towards the doorway.
All right. What do I need to fight her off?
You can either use an action to do an opposed grapple check, or if she gets knocked to 0 hit points.
All right, I'll do an opposed grapple check.
Okay. That will be acrobatics or athletics check versus hers.
25.
Oh yeah, you slip out pretty easily. She rolled really low
All
too.
right. As a werewolf, can I sniff and try to find Esmeralda?
Roll me a perception check.
$21.
You sniff around, and there's just so many smells going on in here, you can't quite pin hers down.
Can I attempt a blind swing where she might be?
You used your action to escape the grapple.
Okay. What about as a bonus? The Fury Blows.
You're only able to do Fury Blows if you used your action to attack.
All right. I will use my movement to try to get in front of Hemlock to try to block her.
Sorry, I just noticed that Lluis was the DM for a good few minutes there. But, alright. You try to move in front of her?
Yes.
Okay. You move in front of her. Hemlock, the werewolf is in front of you.
I mean,
And
you know what werewolf is.
A Saxton werewolf.
And I will use
Oh.
Uncanny Dodge.
Oh, Saxton, it's okay. I gotta go with Strahd. You know how it is. Whatever.
Stay.
I gotta go.
My vocabulary is still limited here.
Yes. Short guttural lines. So you can see more than one word. Just
No go.
What?
It-
I like
To
look
make it
over
a
to Strahd.
perspective, it's like apparently you and Strahd can help Irina, or you can stay with Saxton, who wants you to stay, and you know he's a good friend of yours. But
Mhm.
Strahd's also a good friend, and Irina's also a good friend.
Saxton, I gotta help Irina. I mean, I tried to help her before, but it wouldn't work. And then I look over at Strahd, and I'm like, Strahd, Saxton wants me to stay. Is that okay?
It's first invisible.
You're looking in
I
his
look
direction.
over where I think Strahd is.
No, it's far too dangerous out here. A werewolf might bite you. Castle, you'll be safe. So will Irina. I have all the equipment I need to save her, too.
Oh, wow. I gotta help you then. Can't wait to die.
Tim-Tam.
She dead. Stay.
Came this far.
Tim-Tam,
turn?
it's your turn. You're here, like, seeing all this, so...
I'll drop haste for obvious reasons.
Okay, so he loses his action. Got it.
And the double movement and the +2 AC. That spell is broken. I can't believe I gave it to the douchebag.
Doesn't he suffer penalties now that you've dropped haste?
Yes,
oh
he
yeah, he's
does.
exhausted. I
Uh,
forgot. Oh, thank you for remembering. I
I'm
don't know if he
making
can, like,
sure what happens with
Yeah,
haste. Because I think it's like he loses his actions for the next turn. When a spell
He
ends,
can
the
move or
target
take
can't
action.
move or take actions until after its next turn.
Can't. No.
well, actually, it's not. Well, anyway, Hemlock, Saxton needs you. We need you. You cannot go with him. But I've been where you are right now, and I understand your priorities are a little bit off. But I know you will never turn your back on your friends, and I will cast a level 3 shatter on myself.
What?
I will cast a level 3 shatter on myself.
Okay, what's the range of that?
60 feet.
Okay,
Oh yeah,
so,
it's an AoE.
yeah, so everyone in the room
Then I.
would need to make con saves.
I forgot. I thought it was like a Dutch thing. No,
Oh,
it's
then
not
you're
the spell
not-
I thought it was.
Okay.
Yeah, no. I will cast then. Can I cast Scorching Rays on myself?
Scorching Ray says you gotta choose a target, right?
Yeah. No, it's actually an attack, ranged spell attack.
Punch yourself in the jaw.
Scorching
If not,
Ray.
it's okay. I have many stuff I can do to kill myself.
It doesn't say that you can't target yourself with them. So yeah, you can. All 3
I'm
rays.
gonna cry.
Yeah, all 3 rays on myself.
I'm gonna cry.
It's still in character, even though you're charmed right now. Doesn't mean that
I'm gonna cry.
it doesn't mean that these people aren't your friends anymore. They're still as much friends as they were before.
I know. I just put Strahd as a priority. I understand.
No, at equal priority to them, I think. Do you treat everybody else's words the most favorable way possible?
No. Then okay. Okay.
Interesting. Okay. Maybe not equal, my bad. But yeah, so you Scorching Ray.
Yeah.
It's
And I
2d6
hit
each ray.
myself.
You gotta roll to hit
It's
yourself. It's weird.
Oh, yeah, right, that's
It's
true.
this is
Yeah,
weird, but yeah.
Okay, like to make it easier, I will cast hit metal, like same level, 3rd level hit metal on myself, because it makes more sense mechanically.
Okay. Immediately roll concentration on it.
Yeah.
No, first,
right.
first roll the damage. Yeah. First do the things the
Yeah.
spell does. Never mind. And then we'll do concentration.
Okay.
I thought you said something else, Scotty. I do see everybody as an equal, so she would see everybody equal as like an equal friend. So I don't know what happened. What my brain
So
is
I
going
take 20 damage.
Okay.
on.
Then you need a strength save to make sure you see if you can. Oh no! The strength save doesn't count because you're casting on something you can't drop. Right.
Yeah, it's my armor.
Okay. So then we'll need concentration check. The DC will be 10 still.
Okay, and it's Constitution.
Yes.
23.
Okay, so you can keep the spell going and keep
I'll
concentrating
keep
on
it going. I'll
Right.
need your help, Hemlock. You cannot leave me.
Tim-Tam.
I was about to say, that really hurts. You have red hot metal.
It must hurt like a fucking lot, yeah.
You smell burning feathers. Actually, the feathers
No!
catch on fire.
Yeah.
I
Um,
don't.
That was
it's not my
20
turn.
fire damage in 6 seconds. It's a lot of heat. The entire room
Quick
heats up
question.
to a furnace, yes?
Didn't before Tim-Tam went downstairs, you cast that spell where you share?
Yes. I
Oh.
also take that.
Oh, crap, you did cast Warding Bond. So,
Yes, I did.
Tim-Tam, you take 10 fire, and Hemlock, you see Hemlock's like clothes, like where your armor is at, like if she was wearing it, and it burns her, and she also takes 10 fire.
Okay, you should. Okay, then I will. Can I drop it at the same turn? Can I
You
stop
concent-
concentrating on the same turn?
Yeah, just like the summon thing, you can end concentration at any time.
Because I forgot I had that on.
Well, you didn't have that on. She has that on.
What?
Well, yeah, but I forgot that was a thing. Why we have to be such good friends? I cannot hurt myself now.
Love hurts.
Now we
Tim-Tam.
now we don't have to keep hurting ourselves here. You know what? Why don't you all come back with me to the castle? I mean you no harm. This is invisible Strahd.
Yeah, that sounds great. Everybody should come back to the castle.
Kill hags.
Well,
Oh
what-
yeah,
what-
Strahd, we were gonna kill some hags.
I know where they're at. They're definitely not
Okay,
here.
with my bonus action, I will use the Tim-Tam to heal Hemlock.
Hold up. Is everybody else in the party effectively trying to go on an adventure with Strahd at this point?
I don't know.
Not of my own volition.
I think at that point, since you said you used your bonus action and stuff, you're not going to move anything, right, Tim-Tam?
No.
Tim-Tam going to do anything?
Yeah, it will heal Hemlock for 10 HP. Well, it's temporary, but
Okay.
Nyhm.
but I mean it lasts for a day, so
10.
I like to think it's like a little, almost like a force field or something.
yeah.
Nyhm, you were really tired and you were asleep in the cot upstairs, and you wake up. And I'll say you're like up and awake, and you're at like the foot of the stairs at the beginning of your turn.
Well, this is a little too much crazy for me. I want to stealth and then move.
Okay, roll me a stealth check.
Ready? So 31.
Okay. You very quickly and quietly head downstairs, and you see the Abbott. You see the corpse bride just leaving the room, or just getting ready to leave the room. She's standing right next to a werewolf Saxton, which looks just like almost like a Skyrim werewolf, which doesn't have like any owl traits at all. The only thing that you can even recognize at Saxton is wearing the same pants and still has like the silhouette of Australia like as a pattern in the fur.
Is there a second level, like a balcony or anything?
Here? No, there's not. There's a window. Oh, wait, that's right. There's a window that's broken. It's about 15 feet from the ground, from that window. So there's no real balcony besides that.
Okay. I'll use my jump and or movement to perch myself in the window, completely stealthed.
Okay. You don't see Strahd at all.
I woke up to a werewolf and 2 burning allies. It's a little bit too much crazy for me at the moment. I'm gonna survey the situation.
That's fair. Hemlock, it's your turn.
Whose turn?
Your turn.
My turn?
Yeah.
I run up to Tim-Tam and I cast Cure Wounds. How bad are you looking?
No, not bad at all. I mean, well,
Just a little seared.
barely. Yeah, barely hurt. I mean, it hurted, but it doesn't look like severe damage on the skin.
Okay. I only have 1 Cure Wounds and I'm going to use it on you right now. You get 8 hit points back.
So that's your action. And a little bit of your move
I
because you had to go up and touch.
Mhm. I say where I think Strahd is. I'm like, Strahd, I don't think it's a good time for all of us to move right now. I think we should maybe take care of Tim-Tam. He seems like he's like very upset for some reason. I don't know why. And I just don't think it's right. And that's
I understand. I understand. Take your time. But please be back by the castle before tomorrow. I'll see you there.
okay. How long does charm last?
Forever.
His charm lasts forever.
I had to die by owl to get removed.
This is like my I hate getting charmed.
Vampire charms.
All right, bye, Strahd.
The charm that vampires have is the worst. It's like the most powerful charm in the game.
Yeah, the only time I've ever gotten charmed is by Strahd. It's the worst. Okay.
So you use
Bye,
that.
Strahd. I'll see you later.
Okay. Oh, I'm tired.
Would you like to rest? I mean, this isn't my house, but like maybe you would like to like lay down or something.
The Abby's like, you're not the host here.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry.
After you, it is other people's turns. Nyhm, give me a perception check.
Okay, that was unexpected. Perception. 26.
You just notice that Esmeralda's stuff is moving on its own and is being put back into a bag very, very quietly.
So, considering I was oh wait, no, I ran into her with the rest of the group, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Technically, in character, you've met her, but
Right.
and talked with her, maybe.
I'm trying to keep up. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're fine. Okay, so Esmeralda, she mentions, just a recap for you as the player, that she came here into the valley looking for her former master who taught her everything she knows about monster hunting. She's wearing a very fancy getup and she's got a prosthetic leg. She's got a bunch of weapons on her. She's got like a silvered sword, a non-silvered sword, a hand axe. And she's got a bunch of other random pouches and stuff on a bandolier and stuff. But she seemed very skeptical of everybody.
Okay. I'll take note of that. I'm not going to say anything just yet.
Okay. So that was their turn. Would Strahd be considered an ally at this point? No, he never is. So then Strahd goes, and he doesn't get to do anything because haste ended. And Vasilka keeps doing her job and tries to shove Saxton out of the door. And before she gets to do that, the abbot says, "That's fine, Vasilka. You all should probably go."
But Abbott, I didn't do anything. We didn't do anything. I'm sorry. I thought you were going to help me with my boy.
I still can. But I don't think it's safe for you all to stay here anymore.
Okay.
I will resurrect your construct. But I'll need you to bring me back a face for Vasilka.
Well, if I got to go to the castle tomorrow, I only got like 24 hours, so...
If what you said is true about when he was no longer animated, you'll have 2 days. And then there's nothing even I can do. But a good deed for a good deed. Sounds fair, does it not?
I guess. It sounds fair. I will help you out.
Comes over and puts a hand on your shoulder. Are you injured at all?
A little bit, yeah.
Will he use it? You're only hurt a little bit, though. Okay, he won't use it because he'll be overkill, because you're only hurt a little bit. But he looks at you and gives a slight smile. His hand is surprisingly warm. But he, doesn't keep his hand there. He just says, "Well, I wish you the best of luck at the castle." You'll need it.
Thank you.
And he lets his hand go, and I guess since he technically hasn't used his action yet, he will dash by putting his hands back into the sleeves of his priestly robes. And he says, "Come, Vasilka. We must get Cloven so he can repair the window upstairs." And she looked like she's really ready to try to pin down Saxton. And he says that, and she goes, and then just turns around and walks over to him. No emotion. I'll say we're out of initiative now. Yeah. I don't think you guys are nobody's gonna be swinging anymore, right? Yes. No.
No, who would I swing? They're all
I
my
wanted
friends.
to yell at the Abbott.
Go ahead. He hasn't left the
Can
room
we?
yet.
Can we strike a different deal? Can you do one of your miracles and cure my friend Hemlock of the poison in her mind?
The payment will still be the same.
More than happy or
What?
willing.
What in my mind? I'm perfectly fine, Tim-Tam. We should save
I
Chip.
know, but well, we will discuss that because it's difficult to see what's in
Oh,
your own mind.
You're talking about that. There's nothing that
Yeah.
There's nothing I can do for that. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Being with Tim-Tam when the wizard struck him down, I would know that the only way to break the charm would be for her to fall, wouldn't it?
You could assume that.
Do it.
Yeah, I was trying to avoid that.
Do it. Kill me.
Doesn't that bond work both ways?
No.
No.
Oh.
If both of them cast it on each other simultaneously, then yes.
I guess less painful way would be to grapple and then choke her.
We could mechanically, all you have to do is just state, "I'm attacking non-lethally," and then when you knock her to 0,
Okay.
it's not death saves. It's just stable at 0.
I'm attacking non-lethally.
What are you doing?
Oh no.
For good.
Hemlock doesn't know what you're doing.
So we roll initiative again?
Yeah, we'll stay in initiative. We'll start
Okay.
at Saxton's turn, since Saxton's
Yeah.
attacking.
Non-lethal grapple, 21 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay, so Hemlock is currently grappled. Speed is 0. No damage from the first attack.
Why are you doing this? I thought we were friends.
Save you. So their armor strikes me like basically just choking non-lethally.
I guess so, yeah.
God. Oh my god.
It's like that child all over again.
Oh no! Oh my god. Do it quick, please.
22 to hit.
Yeah.
Oh, I need a wisdom saving throw from you. I forgot.
And me?
Yep.
Oh shit.
This should be pretty easy for you.
I cannot deal with all my friends going crazy.
20. Dirty.
Okay. Then how much non-lethal did you do?
9.
Okay.
And I'll just keep going with Fury of Blows.
Okay. Just so it's just you just keep choking, essentially.
Yeah. 17.
Yeah, if you get anything above a 14, it hits.
Okay. That'd be 9 more damage. And that one hits. 11 damage.
I haven't even gotten to half yet, so you're gonna be here for a while.
Why are you doing this?
Save you.
Like,
Strahd definitely leaves at this point. You hear a crack of thunder and a horse, and you just see a fire trail in the sky heading towards the castle. Was that all of Saxton's turn?
Yes.
Okay, who's after you? Let me double check. After you, it is Tim-Tam's turn. Tim-Tam, you see Saxton has Hemlock in a chokehold and is choking her
Can I-
out. I mean, it's not like
It's a
he's
sleeper
he's
hold,
not doing
what's-
werewolf stuff. He's not like clawing and biting at her.
No, I understand because he said like save, and I know he was there when I. Well. But can I non-lethally cast? I mean, I guess it depends on the spell, right? But I mean, something like catapult.
I would say you can, yeah.
Can I non-lethally set my friend on fire?
I mean, of course, I understand a fireball. You
Hmm.
cannot. I mean,
Actually-
AoE and stuff. But a catapult.
I don't remember what the rules are exactly. I think it's only for martial attacks.
It's a lukewarm fire.
It does make sense though.
But for like spells, I don't think there's a way of doing spells non-lethally unless the spell itself is non-lethal. Which there should be more of those, where it does like a bunch of psychic damage and then just stabilizes you at 0 or something. That'd be
Yeah.
nice.
That's called a migraine, Scotty.
Yeah, migraine.
Migraine.
Kind of looks like somebody cast it on Lluis right about now.
this is the first PvP I've ever been a part of.
I mean,
Walk me through this. How are you feeling?
Scared. I'm scared.
It would make sense for me to cast a catapult to just try to make it be quicker, but I am just gonna curl in a ball and cry for my turn.
That makes more sense in character. I can't see you.
I will actually more like punch the ground in frustration.
Yeah, I can't see Tim-Tam purposely harming Hemlock, whether it be non-lethal or otherwise.
Yeah.
Tim-Tam, help me.
You don't know why.
We are helping you.
But Saxton, like, your vision's starting to get faded. And Saxton's, like, suffocating you. And Tim-Tam's not trying to stop him.
Why are you doing this?
You'll have to trust the slip of faith. Hemlock.
Nyhm, on your turn, you can definitely hear all of that downstairs.
So
You're still
let
stealth.
me get this straight. I wake up, hear part of this.
Feeling like P. Diddy, yeah.
Go downstairs, see 2 allies on fire. Presumably the other one's the werewolf. I'm assuming Strahd is in the area somewhere.
Nope.
I didn't see that part? Okay.
Nope.
But I do see both the Abbott and his friend going crazy.
Since
And
you're
then
well, you're coming downstairs now, right?
no, that's why I asked if I was on the window. I thought you said I came downstairs, so I stealthed and went to the windowsill to oversee all of this. Otherwise, if
Oh,
I wasn't
okay.
downstairs, I wouldn't
Okay.
have seen Esmeralda moving her crap
That
being
was
invisible.
that was my bad. The window that's broken is upstairs. But we're just gonna say conveniently there was a window downstairs that was open and you were sitting there.
Okay. So yeah, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm gonna stay stealthed and try and figure out what on earth is going on.
Give me an insight check.
Inside. Oh shit. -1. Here I come.
Insight or investigation?
Okay, investigation's a little bit better. Makes it a dirty 20 instead of a 17.
Judging by everything that you've been seeing going on, and Hemlock defending Strahd, you're thinking Hemlock's under whatever influence Strahd did to Tim-Tam before. And then that's when the gears click, and you remember that Tim-Tam was no longer in favor of Strahd after being downed by that chain lightning when you guys were on the side of the mountain. So you think Saxton's trying to knock her out in hopes of getting rid of whatever's on her, whatever influence.
The only things I have at range would be lethal. So, as bad of a scene as it is, I'll let Saxton continue what Saxton's doing. I apologize for the trauma. I mean, you're currently holding 2 Kermits. You are being traumatized at this moment. I have no doubt about this.
Yeah,
Fine.
I'm sorry. It's your turn now.
No, it's fine. I'm
It's
having
tough
a good
love.
time. I'm having a good time. I have my
wait.
2 Kermits.
It's not
Cool.
easy being green.
It's like the scene from Misery.
She's more blue right now.
Oh my god.
What do I
You
feel
can-
like I'm Kathy Bates from Misery?
You can attempt to get out of the grapple, or you can use your action for something else. He's not stopping you from being able to do actions. Like casting spells. Like percentage-wise, what's your health at?
I'm at 60 out of 93.
Okay, so you're still pretty conscious, so you're fine.
Yeah. Hemlock's in a panic right now. I think she would.
You notice your connection with Saxton. It's actually stronger than it's ever been, which is perplexing for what he's doing. It makes no sense.
And he's saying he's helping me.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't seem like he's helping me. And Tim-Tam, and as far as Hemlock knows, she hasn't done anything wrong. They just started trying to kill her.
Mm-hmm.
She still wouldn't want to hurt them. She would just try to pull herself away from Saxton.
All right. Give me an athletics or acrobatics check, and Saxton, give me an athletics check.
Flash of genius for Saxton.
Oh my god. How many of those do you got a day?
27 total.
Hey
There's
guys,
no way.
are we the bad guys?
Yes.
Hans, are we the bad guys?
There's no way, even if I rolled a 20, that I would be able to pass that. So
Okay. Does anyone do anything until Saxton's turn? Sorry, Tim-Tam, do you do anything? I forgot. Nyhm goes after Saxton, so you don't have
I'll
to.
enlarge
You don't have to.
Saxton. No, yeah, I'll enlarge Saxton for that extra D4 and things.
This is the darkest shit I've ever ran, by the way. I'm sorry, you guys, and for anyone
Oh,
watching this.
It's okay.
Saxton.
I'm having fun. I'm fine.
Saxton,
I'm
it's your
just
turn.
I'm so mad because I thought like, okay, yeah, I'll cast haste on Strahd and he'll leave us alone until next time. Yeah.
And you said what was the number to beat Hemlock?
14 EC, I think.
14.
Okay. First strike.
First time I
lands,
think the DM has been more traumatized than the players.
11 damage.
Okay.
Second strike lands.
Remember, you had the D4 extra.
Oh, D4 onto
Mhm.
how many
Yeah.
attacks?
On every
On
attack,
every
you add
attack.
another D4.
Yeah.
On damage.
Okay,
You're
so
currently
that
large
first one-
size. You're a large size werewolf, so this is pretty.
On the damage only, by the way.
So,
Oh, and Saxton also has advantage on those grapple checks now.
all right. You got the 11 for 4, so that's another 2.
So 13 damage then, instead of 11.
And then 9 plus 3, 12 more.
Okay.
I think I'm going to title this episode Love Hurts.
All right.
Or I Love You
Fury
to Death.
blows.
I'd go for WTF, but yeah.
Strangled in Barovia.
Choking up. That's what I'm going with, choking up.
2 Kermits in a hot tub.
I thought you were going to say 2 Kermits in a cup, and I was about to stop you.
Ooh.
Oh
No!
no! Oh no!
No.
First Fury blows is 13 total.
That's with the D4s?
Yes.
Okay.
And I need a deck save.
DX 15.
That just passes. Second Fury blows lands. So that would be
Reminds me of a James Bond movie. James Bond get into scenarios where he has to like choke someone out, and they actually do like real-time choking out. Like in most Hollywood movies, it's like they just put their arm around him and they're just immediately unconscious.
it's like Moonraker where I'm trying to choke out Jaws.
Yeah, and it's like, no, when you choke someone out, it takes a long time, and it is
Yeah.
probably just as emotionally traumatizing for the person doing it if they have any conscience. I'm
12
fine.
more damage,
I'm fine.
and I need another deck save.
I'm just worried about all of you.
6.
You fall prone.
All right, so if you didn't already have advantage, you have advantage. So I'll consider the falling prone is Saxton lifting you off the air and your feet are dangling.
There are tears coming down her face, and she
Oh.
is pleading with you. Please don't.
If
Sorry.
you watch this later, I'm so sorry.
Need save you.
I'm
Saxton-
sorry, you
Saxton-
stop.
Do you... I don't know. You don't seem like the super emotional guy, but would Saxton cry?
Probably more stoic.
Okay.
Like I don't want to do this, but it has to be done.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my attack this round.
All right. We loop back around to Hemlock. Hemlock, what percentage are you at? Roughly.
I'm 10 out of 93. It's almost done.
Your vision is very faded at this point. You're barely keeping consciousness. It just hurts. Your chest is on fire because you can't breathe.
You're
not sure, but think you might be going back to those mists again.
I'm literally gonna cry. Please, I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back. I I cast thaumaturgy. And I try to make the ground tremor so that he lets me go.
The floor around here rumbles as Hemlock's saying that stuff and crying.
She knows she's gonna die, so she says, I love you guys, and I'm sorry for whatever I did. And she closes her eyes.
Yep.
Tim-Tam.
You've never failed us, Hemlock. It's not your fault. And we'll see you soon. And we'll revive the fuck out of Chip. That's my turn.
There are tears coming down my face.
Saxton.
Do it, bitch.
You have advantage on your attacks.
Finish her.
It's really only gonna take one more attack.
Fuck.
Did you get an
Nat.
20?
Yeah.
All right, we're not going to roll damage.
Yeah,
We don't
okay.
need to. This is a unique scenario. This isn't technically like combat in that kind of way. So we're not going to use the table. Because it'd be very weird for you to be like, I choke her unconscious and she goes flying 15 feet.
So with my first
and with
attack,
that,
and
the rumble,
she's dead.
there's rumbling. Actually, still roll damage.
Well, I did. It totaled exactly 10.
With the D4?
Mm-hmm.
And
You doubled the dice.
critical? Yeah.
That means 2d4. And your 2d
Why?
whatever your...
Guys, it was 10. Just let go. God.
He's already dead.
It's
already dead.
It's non-lethal anyway.
This matters.
So, yeah.
Why does it matter?
So
I'm
8
You're
on
not-
top of that.
8 on top of that?
Yeah.
Okay. Just then, like, all of her muscles seem to give way, and you almost break her neck. But you let go at the last second. But she's unconscious.
I would immediately put her down the floor and like kneel down to see if she's breathing.
She is. She is stable.
Look, is the Abbott still there?
No, he left the room.
Fucker. I look at Tim-Tam and ask, heal, please.
But let's put her in a bed first.
I will easily pick her up and take her upstairs.
Saxton, are you okay?
Fine.
Okay, we'll deal with that later then. Thank you. I couldn't have done it.
Okay. I'm so sorry, But Saxton, I'm going to need a wisdom save.
16.
Okay. The bestial side of you. You can feel the urge of hunger, and you actually feel the ping of the thought of maybe taking a bite out of her, but you quickly move that away from your mind as you take her upstairs and put her on the bed.
I really hope this works, guys.
Because the
Does
only
anyone-
other way is lethal.
Do any of you do anything right away or after that?
Just ask Saxton to go to the room and
After putting her in the bed, I would just like walk away and look away from her.
You notice that that lady and all of her stuff is gone.
okay. Nyhm,
She sucks.
Nyhm, are you around? Because I never know.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, can you check on Saxton, make sure he doesn't lose it?
No. That's a werewolf. I'm not suicidal.
Saxton, do you stay
You've
in the
got a
room?
point.
Uh,
I would probably go back downstairs
Okay.
just
and leave Tim-Tam to heal her.
just like watch him. Like if he tries to attack someone, I don't know. Tell me.
That I can do.
And I'll cast second level Cure Wounds on Hemlock.
Okay. Hemlock.
Out of character asking,
Yes.
what is the time left on the transformation?
Until morning.
Okay.
18
That's
HP.
only because it's a full moon and you didn't make the really high wisdom saving throw. They made it purposely that way. It's supposed to be like, a problem every full moon as a werewolf.
Yeah, no, on this one, I'm on a ticking clock.
You are technically in control right now. But there are certain mechanics that I was reading, making sure. It says when there's a helpless creature, and technically she was helpless, so that's why I was like, shit. Okay, wisdom save.
Okay.
But you're fine now. You're just stuck in this form until morning. How much do you heal?
18, I think. Did I say 18, right?
18? Okay.
Yeah.
Hemlock, you
Yeah.
wake up, and it feels like you were unconscious for like a second. But you're in a completely different room. You're upstairs on one of these moldy cots. Tim-Tam's right next to you.
Is my throat sore?
Yeah. You just took like 90 some damage to your throat.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. You swear her neck's a little longer,
Whoa.
but you probably don't say that out
okay.
loud.
That's so rude.
Tim-Tam.
It's okay. Don't speak right now. Drink this. I'll cast Cure Wounds. First level, 8 more HP.
It's like cough medicine. Help. It soothes
Yeah.
your throat.
Actually, I will cast the other 3 if you are like that low. You're that low, right?
I'm at 26 now.
So 13 more.
You don't waste all of your stuff.
She's at like a third of her health after the 13 more. Around that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I will still cast the other 2. 7 more and 10 more. So 17 more. The last 2.
The Abbott, I think at this
okay.
point, is back with that the weird guy with like the donkey foot and all that other stuff. And he has like this this sack, and it's got like nails and stuff and random pieces of wood, and he's just holding like this old carpenter's hammer as he's hobbling up the stairs, and the abbot follows and sees you sitting there in the bed.
What happened?
Do you remember what Strahd did to me the first time we
Yeah.
went to the castle? Well, he did that to you. Like 10 minutes ago.
You're not
So-
sure why Tim-Tam's saying that. Strahd's your best friend. He would never do that.
Okay.
I'm
You
so
all
sorry, everyone.
suck. So the only way to break us is to die.
I never said that. In fact, I never said anything purposefully.
Mhm.
You sneaky bitch. You just let
Thank
me
you.
die.
Thank you for giving me a very appropriate response. Thank you.
Oh, fudge nuggets. I don't even know what to say.
I think I need to clip
Um,
you calling me a sneaky bitch.
Okay, Hemlock, can you like rest 1 second? I'm gonna talk to the rest
Yeah.
of the group because we have a lot of things to do and discuss, and our list keeps getting longer. So I'll
Hey,
be right back.
Tim-Tam, do you know what would have been great if I took as a spell for this level? It would have helped twice, I think. It's called Greater Restoration. I really think it might have helped in those few situations.
Yeah. I don't know actually.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah,
go
just
ahead.
rest, take a nap, drink, and try to sleep. And I'll go talk
The-
to.
The abbot comes over to you and goes down on one knee because you're on the bed and says, "That looks painful. Would you be okay if I helped ease the pain?"
Well, it looks painful. The throat.
Yes.
What are you gonna do?
Just use my hand. I have holy
Okay.
powers. I can heal.
Okay.
He goes to put his hand on you, and as he does, like the palm of his hand and his fingers glow like a golden light. And as he touches your throat gently, you heal 20. And I'll ask this. Do you have any curses, diseases, poisons on you? I don't think so.
Not at the moment.
This charm
don't
is not
think
one of
so.
those. So
It's technically a curse of Strahd.
Is it a curse of Strahd?
that is something
hope,
Wizards of the
right?
Coast greatly missed out on. They really should have done that. No, it's not. I'm sorry.
Okay. Would the flaw that I got from being dead, would that count?
You would still have it.
Okay.
You technically didn't die, so I didn't have any rerolls or that scene happen again. So.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want to actually reroll. Please don't kill me, guys. I don't want to go back to the mist.
Now, here I go killing again.
So, The Abbey looks like he's changed his mind, considering how things turned out for you guys. That he'll let you guys stay here for the rest of the night. He's going to keep an eye on Saxton. He's going to be in the same room with Saxton the whole time, just to make sure nothing happens.
I'll go talk to Nyhm and Saxton. Saxton, just to make sure you fully understand me, right?
Yes.
I mean, I asked the werewolf.
Odds.
Okay, so it did not work. And rather than we keep trying, I say we just go find the wizard that struck me with lightning and ask him.
Electrotherapy. Electrotherapy.
No.
I mean, not ask him to shock Hemlock, but ask him if there's something that can be done. I mean, he did it to me. I don't know if it was the lightning or what, but I'm fine. I mean, Strahd's an asshole. So I'm cured, I guess.
Since the Abbott is in the same room as you, since he's always in the same room as Saxton at the moment, he says, I think I have a book about vampires somewhere in my library. If you'll wait here, make sure he doesn't go anywhere. For your own safety, of course, Mr. Saxton. And the Abbot leaves. A few minutes later, he comes back with a book. And it says, Van Richten's Guide to Vampires.
Yeah, no, I will read it. Front to back.
Okay. You guys are like in the downstairs area where there's like the dining long table and stuff, so you guys got places to sit down. Right upstairs is the cots, so you got that. The bell rings at random intervals from up in the tower. There's still all the crazy shit going on in the rest of the part of the place. But besides that, it's relatively quiet.
Nyhm, I know I asked for you today, but can you check on Hemlock, make sure she doesn't leave?
She doesn't live? No, I'm joking. I know, leave.
Leave. I don't. This word like leave, all sounds the same. Please don't do that to me.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I immediately backpedaled. I'm like, I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
English
When
homonyms
I
are
took care of
fun.
the Baron.
Every time the bell rings, which is at random intervals, like it would be like 1 hour gap, and then like 10-minute gap, and 37-minute gap. That Cloven guy asks, "Hey, do you guys want any food?"
Is he a helpless animal?
No,
Oh no.
I got a ladle. I'll smack your snoot. Bad dog.
And roll initiative.
I guess bring some food to my friend. He's been a good boy.
Sausages?
Okie dokie.
Impressive. Some meat. I don't know, raw or cooked.
All we got is soup.
Soup then.
Goes to get your soup. Is gone for quite a while, and while he's gone, you start reading up on the book, and it's apparently a vampire hunter, and talking about different kinds of vampires he encountered. There are some that he's encountered that hop instead of walk. There's some he's encountered that drink people's souls instead of blood. There's some that even drink thoughts of people. But the one that seems to match up with this Strahd is like in the book is like, this is one of the original versions of the vampire undead condition. They drink blood from living hosts, blah, blah, blah. You already know that stuff. But they also have a supernatural charming effect. Creatures that make eye contact with them can be charmed by them for up to 24 hours. I have yet to find any way to cure them of this charm, at least from an outside perspective. I've only seen one case where someone broke free of the charm before that time period. And it was when one of the vampire's thralls scratched him. Curious. And that's like the main bit of that you find that helps with the your guys' current situation. And then this is like 2 hours later. Cloven comes back and he's got soup. And he's got another bowl of soup, and in the soup is a dead hare. And he's like, I had one of my brothers go, I told my brother, get some food, because we got a wolf man who eats meat. He said he found one and smacked it with his shovel.
You know what? You're a treasure, and you're the best. Good
I
job.
know.
We really, really appreciate it.
I am the best. Hands you all the soup.
Yes, you are. Saxton, please. Go ahead.
So think like vegetable soup that's literally just like vegetables and boiling water, and then one of them just has a dead rabbit in it. That's not even
a
skinned
hare,
or
like,
anything.
with the
I'll
fur
just,
and everything.
Vor the bowl and all.
You don't even need a medicine check. It died of bludgeoning damage to the head from a shovel.
I shouldn't laugh at this, but I need to laugh at something today.
Tragedy and comedy go hand in hand.
Yeah.
But okay, so you all can take a long rest here if you want.
Okay, so just so I understand, like,
Mhm.
it says that it broke the thing prematurely because a thrall attacked.
One of the vampire's minions attacked
Okay,
charmed individual. And
so
s-
can I like guess that the thing that downed me was a minion?
You're thinking
Or had
you
they?
were still charmed when you were technically unconscious and dead. But when you woke up, it was over 24 hours since he had
Oh,
done
right,
that
the
to you.
24 hours. Okay, yeah, okay. I shouldn't have killed.
You shouldn't have killed me.
No, that was fine, because then you're like sleeping for 24 hours.
Hemlock.
Yeah.
You're still technically charmed.
Mhm.
Strahd sounded like he really wanted your help with Irina.
But my friends need me here too.
Okay, so we have to find a face so the Abbott can resurrect Chip, and we have
I'll say after
a
the
day
long
and a half.
rest, it's morning, and Saxton, you feel like you were just constant like adrenaline, like the entire night, but you finally feel it subside, and you actually revert back. The fur sheds off, and underneath is your owl-like form.
Am I like exhausted from it, or?
Yeah, because you weren't able to sleep last night at all.
Ugh.
But now, you can turn into that form whenever you want. It just takes your action.
Okay. So do I still get the long rest, like for resets?
Yeah, you just technically haven't slept.
Okay.
So you might still want to sleep. I don't know how much of a rush you guys are in. So anyway, it is morning.
Oh.
And you know it's morning because you hear a violin playing, or a vola, sorry, playing music outside. And you look outside, and it's Clovum. And on the shoulder that doesn't have the second head is the instrument, and they're playing. They're doing pretty good, actually. They got 12 in performance. And it seemed to soothe quite a few of the mad patrons in this place. Not all of them, but it calmed down a little bit.
Ah. So, should we go to the castle? I think it's, or are we going to, I mean, by the end of today, I gotta go to the castle, but, should we go and get the face so we can resurrect Chip?
We should. I mean, we don't have much time to save Chip, so we should like prioritize that for sure.
Yeah, but I also wanted to help Strahd with Arena.
I think I know 3 people that could be willing to donate the face.
Oh!
Okay, we really have to think this through. And yeah, I know we have to go to Strahd. And we will, like, before today ends. Like, I think we can be there by dinner. He will, that would make him happy.
Okay.
Good.
Does that sound good to me?
Strahd does like having people over for dinner.
Okay, yeah.
And that's 20 hours past.
Play on words.
What? Yeah.
No.
Is the Abbott still around?
Yeah, they're just going around making sure everything's okay around here.
I'd
Every
want
once
to
in a
try
while,
to-
they're like, if someone if one of the people here dies, they make sure that the body gets taken care of and taken to the graveyard in the back.
I would go talk with him and apologize for last night, but also try to confer with him if he might know where to find the hedges.
Yeah.
I do not know of these and this nightmare coven you speak of. They have not visited
Do you-
Kresik.
Do you have a book on hacks? Perhaps? Because
We
you
can
know
check.
the last time we had to face them, it's been disappointingly defeat every time. Or a draw, I guess. So any edge we can get would be appreciated. But if it's okay, you can check if you have the book, and when we're back with the face and all that, we can talk about this. Priorities.
I will look for one for you then, and if I find it, I'll set it out for you.
Thank you very much.
The only
now we
person
have to
with
decide.
a more expansive library than mine is Strahd himself.
I guess we could ask him. So I'm clueless, guys. Where do you think we could get a face?
So when we were last in search of them, the last intel we had placed them near the winery.
Yeah. But Strahd said he might know where they're at. Well, no, he didn't say he might know. He said he knew where they were at.
I really don't want to cross that drawbridge. So, did we head back to the winery and try to find the hags?
I honestly don't think a hack face would work for the bride.
I would say like a common insight check would be you're thinking it would have to at least be a Batra.
Yeah. Okay.
But he said he was fine with my face.
You have a pretty face. Strahd might be fine with it. Okay, either a Batra face or a very pretty face.
So that's why It didn't
Preferably
offer to
both.
Saxton or Tim-Tam.
Yes, I have 19 charisma. I forget about this.
Can't remember. Have we come across any Patras that have really pissed us off here lately? Aside from Strahd.
Esmeralda's kind of. I
She's-
can't say that. Never mind. Esmeralda didn't do anything.
She's
I don't know
Vistani.
anything.
She's definitely not Patra.
Oh, she is. I thought she was better.
Irina. I mean, the countess of the city, like that took over after we killed the pigeon people, was the Batra, because I think they
Saxton.
were pretty awful too. But I don't want to keep killing noble. I mean,
Wait, she was a Batra?
Mm-hmm. No, she wasn't. She was a peacock lady.
oh, okay.
I was about to say-
Saxton, who's that? Who's
Think-
that guy
wait,
that
let me
you
double check.
kind of with? He was a Batra.
Yeah, I don't think Strahd would want to remarry his own husband again.
It would be funny.
Can we try and make it a female? Because I think he has a thing for women.
I think he's a bi icon, honestly.
And I wouldn't say icon, but he's
Hemlock
different.
thinks he's an icon.
Right now you do. Yes. Yeah. Okay. That's fair.
Oh my god.
What time of day is it? Is it still just early morning?
Yeah, it's early morning right now. I would say around 9 o'clock. The quote unquote sun. It's been light out for about an hour or two.
What city was near the swamp where we encountered the ghost?
It's no longer a city, it's just ruins. But that was Berez. Berez. And the lady who's now the Baroness, Fiona Watchter, is a Vulpin. She was a fox lady.
Oh.
My bad.
How far is Berez?
From here?
Yeah.
Let's look. It'd probably be a few hours travel. Yeah, okay, let's see. Yeah, it's definitely a few miles. It'd be a bit of a hike.
And it's leading away from Strahd's castle?
It's going, no matter what direction from here, you're going towards Strahd's castle. Because you guys are in the northwestern part of the map, and everything else is like southeast.
All right, other character. Which to-do thing are we scratching off the list? We got Strahd to deal with, the hags to deal with. Still need to talk to the ghost.
Could dig up some bodies and get the
Give me
a
an
face.
insight. Give me a group insight check for like, who for face are options.
Me?
The group, like everybody rolls.
Okay.
18.
Holy shit. Insight. 4. I rolled a 1.
Damn, wake up.
Okay, and then what did Nyhm get?
Someone poke her with a stick.
Nyhm might have passed out.
Sure. Yeah, no, it's understandable. Yeah.
So, still pretty good rolls on average.
Oh, yeah, sure,
One-
you betcha. Let me take a roll here.
Actually, I do have their character sheet on D&D
Oh.
Beyond, so let me pull that up. And I'm sorry, Saege, I'm going to roll for you. I think it was a -1, they said earlier. Yeah, -1. Okay, 14 for theirs. So you guys got fairly decent total average. You do remember that the Burgenmaster here in Kresik, his wife's a bit older, but she's Batra.
Are you gonna kill somebody?
But they were not.
Didn't need to kill anybody. He just needs their face. You could bring them
Then I'll
to.
do it. I'm
You
friends
could
with
bring them
Strahd.
to the abbot. Because the abbot apparently knows surgery pretty well.
We brought back their kid, so it wouldn't be that much to ask for.
I mean, I don't think any of us could be comfortable. But well, I mean, when I
You
say
know-
that, I don't think Hemlock would be comfortable.
You know that there were a bunch of werewolves out there. And wildlings out in the woods. Not all of them were Batra, but more of them than not were. And
About the
guy and
corpse that
girl
we
is like
dropped
a
few weeks
50-50.
back.
So you could try to find like a random wild person.
I just feel really, really bad about taking somebody's face that's not dead. Is there anybody around, Mr. Abbott, sir, that died recently that was pretty?
That's the thing. If it was, he would have taken the face already.
Yeah,
In game time, how long has it been since the werewolf attack that we had?
about 2 days ago. 3? No, wait. 4 days ago. Yeah.
Were any of them Vatras?
Yeah.
How far away were the corpses?
They were relatively close to where you guys fought the giant bird. Way down south, the woods. I'm seriously looking at my NPCs and stuff for female Batras as other options. There's any citizen here in Krezk, you could try to convince them. That would be very, very difficult.
You convince someone to give up their face
Like I said, there's still the corpses in the woods.
in exchange of what?
Valaki also has a bunch of Batras there. You haven't explored all of Castle Ravenloft.
Okay, that's like the shadiest, like most unethical thing. But is there a prison in here?
Okay, who do we have to go Nicolas Cage on?
Face off.
I could give my
there's-
face. Strahd's my
No.
friend.
There's
no,
also
no.
a bunch of Batra in that village, the Barovia village, when you guys first came here. Unwillingly, from the haunted house that was in that village. There's a bunch of Batra living there too. You can assume they were pretty boarded up in their houses. The place was in pretty poor shape. You might be able to find a fresh dead body there or something.
Well, I would like to petition to go find a fresh dead body, please, so we don't have to take a face of somebody who's living.
You remember that village actually had a church and a graveyard in the back. This place has a graveyard, but you're pretty sure the abbot has already dug through pretty much every dead body here. And Valaki's got to have some graveyard somewhere in town.
And
You know,
does
there's
he
a
really
coffin. You know, there's a coffin maker. He probably would know.
I know there's all of those coffins in the crypt at Castle Ravenloft, so we could just
Who got the 18?
I
kill two
mean,
birds with
Who
one
got 18
stone.
on insight?
Yeah.
Yep,
Tim-Tam?
I did.
Oh,
Yeah,
Saxton.
18, yeah, the same. We're all the same.
The toy maker makes some pretty faces.
I was just gonna say that, like, do we really need to get a real face? Can
Oh my
just
God.
go find the toy maker and me as a thinker, can we make something pretty cool together?
You talking about the toy maker back at the village?
Back at Valaki, the
Linksy.
town.
I was gonna say, Abbott, do you think an artificial, really nice crafted face would work for you, or at least as a
Maybe.
as
The
a
face would never age. That could be very useful.
There you go.
Also, if that works, at least try it. If it's not enough, we will get a face for you, but you have to bring Chip back. We will still owe you the face if the toy, the craft one doesn't work for you or Strahd.
I never thought of using an artificial face before. That is out of
Artificial
my
is the
area
best
of
shit.
expertise. But if you were to help me with it, I'd consider that easily as equal payment.
Okay. Glad to see you're reasonable here. Hard to see someone like that.
All right, we can go back to Blinksy, and then on the way there, we can go to Strahd's castle, or on the way back.
You all know Strahd's castle is like the opposite direction from here if you go to Valaki.
Sure, Hemlock. Let's just go take care of the toy maker first.
It's kind of like if you had point A and point B. Point A is where you're at, and point B was Castle Ravenloft. Point C in the middle is Valaki.
Yeah, it's like asking your mom if you could go to McDonald's, and you're like almost all the way home.
We have McDonald's at home.
McDonald's.
McDonald's at home, and it's the Play-Doh set.
It's those the plastic burgers. Oh gosh.
I mean, I know, but I mean, Strahd can wait a little bit. Chip
Okay.
cannot. Chip cannot.
I just, I wanted to help Irina.
Oh, we will help her.
I don't think this would be an
Okay.
option for you all, but Irina's face, maybe.
That's what
thought
I
about
suggested to
that.
begin with.
That's too hard. That's
But the-
too hard.
But the problem with that is you would have to take Irina away from Strahd.
And we would have to go to the castle, and then there's no way to block.
The Strahd left with Irina. She's right. That's stupid.
Yeah,
I
she's
mean,
not
like,
here, so you just assume.
Okay.
I kind
I-
of didn't mention it
I-
because a lot of other things were
yeah.
happening, but yeah.
I was still thinking he was hasted and he was running away, but I remember that he couldn't do that. So
The
anymore,
zombie that he
was
brought
tired.
with him got decapitated by him. You all go to check, its face is caved in, and it also was a gallus, so no dice on that one.
Ah. Well, I guess we go back to Blinksy.
May the Dawn Mother bless
Yeah.
you on your travels.
And may the force be with you too. Let's
Force.
go.
Hmm.
She wouldn't have said that. She would have said,
Oh, my lesson, Jim.
and may
Oh,
she said she was
Hemlock Misty steps behind to Abbott.
she would have said and may what would she call Lilia? I gotta figure out a cool name for Lilia. And may Lilia bless you or something. I don't know. And may Lilia find your fortune in friendship or whatever. I don't fucking know.
I
Let's
mean-
just go.
I mean, Gesture calls the Traveler, so.
Mhm.
I mean, she's a cleric, not a
his-
warlock, but it's kind of the same thing.
Well, spoilers, the Traveler's name is something else.
Oh.
So she just, yeah. It's yeah, his name isn't the Traveler. He referred to himself as the Traveler. So that's what she calls him.
I'm not sure if I would be okay with this, but maybe the Heart Witch or the Red Witch. Which kind of has a negative connotation to it, so I don't know.
Sandwich.
The Hat Mistress. The sandwich.
You said hard or hot?
Heart.
Okay, makes more sense.
The Heart Mistress.
I mean, her
No,
charisma is
I
really
will-
high because she's a warlock, but she doesn't
Yeah.
really play her that way.
Yeah. I will talk to her later about it. but
May the
may
insert
Lilia
name
bless you.
here be with you.
Yeah.
May the Callie.
It's your birthday today.
I'll talk
we're getting off
to-
track,
to
but okay.
Nyhm.
So, yep.
I'll talk to Nyhm for a second, like on private, like, hey, lead the way, but don't rush it at all, okay? Like, I know you'll lead us like super fast. Don't do it this time. But pretend you're doing it.
You got it.
No, do the accent.
I'll go nice and slow, don't you know? Okay, so you all leave town and you got your long rests and everything. We'll say by the time Saxton has gotten sleep, it's sometime in the afternoon. And I will roll random rolls. And I guess Nyhm won't use their special background ability to half the time.
No, we wanna take a lot of time today.
Okay, let me pull up the map. Oh, and for those of you at home, I should pull up the map down here. What am I doing? That's why I got this overlay up. So, boop. Okay, so you all at home. Group is... Oh, zoom in and enhance. Whoa. They're at Krezik. See that under the Slavic woods? Everybody at home? So, they're going to take Krezik's path, and they're going to follow it all the way down towards that bridge. And then they're going to cross that bridge, and then keep going, and then cross another bridge, and end up in Valaki. So I'm going to zoom out again, so we got both towns on the overlay. Hello, kitty cat. How are you? Meow. Let's see how much travel that would be. I'll just do a real quick guesstimate. That is 3 miles, which will be a few rolls. So I am going to do a few rolls. And while I'm doing that, hey, come on, man. So needy. So needy. The big cat's so needy. Back down. Okay. While I'm doing those rolls, what all do you all do for this travel? Like, how are you all set up? We're all still on foot, right? So, how would you all travel today? I doubt any of you would do really much singing or anything, especially after the latest events and how the entire mood is here constantly. Those were easy rolls. Okay. You travel across on the road. You cross that one bridge, and immediately to your left, you can see a dirt path that leads to a stone tower that you guys saw on your way here, I believe. Actually, no, you've never actually taken this road. You guys came from the south and went north to Krezik. You guys have actually never taken the Old Slavic road there. So let me describe this tower to you that you see.
I see you. Oh, wait, wrong tower.
It's about 80 feet tall, but a lot of the fog and stuff obscures it. From this distance, you all are still on the main road, but you can just see it like through the tree clearing. And you can see it's kind of like on its own tiny little peninsula with a lake behind it and kind of around it. But a clear road going in to this tower. Oh, in front of it you see a wagon. A colorful wagon, but the colors are faded on it. A familiar wagon.
Familiar?
It's like the one with the cat. Yeah. Hey, isn't that like your cat friend that pretty much is the reason we have the rule about talking to animals?
And what's even crazier is there's a second wagon here.
What?
Mm-hmm. There are 2 wagons here.
Can we talk to them?
We should go check it out, right?
Just check out.
I don't know.
mean,
Maybe
we
we should
got-
go to town. I'm Nyhm, and I'm always cautious, don't you know?
But we got time to spare. Wink, wink, Nyhm.
Do we?
Yes, I mean, how long haven't you talked to your cat friend? And when do you have
Big
the
Cat.
opportunity to talk again with Big Cat? Right?
Nyhm sees the
Yeah.
cat, stealths, and jumps to a tree.
I will walk up to the wagon that is familiar.
Okay. Give me just a moment. I actually was not expecting us to get here. But I am going to save this map real quick and put it on the overlay for everybody at home. While I'm setting that up, I am going to describe the local area to you. Excuse me. Let me first save it. What's your favorite episode? The one where Scott saved files for a long time.
Everybody cried. It was
Ah,
fun.
again, everybody cried again.
All right, so you come to a cold mountain lake enclosed by misty woods and rocky bluffs. Thick fog creeps across the dark, still waters. The trail ends at a grass-covered causeway that stretches 100 yards across the lake to a flat, marshy island with a stone tower on it. The tower is old and decrepit, with collapsing scaffolds clean to one side with a large gash that has split the wall. Time-worn griffin statues, their wings and flanks covered with moss, perched atop the buttresses that support the walls. Parked near the base of the tower, within sight of the entrance, is a barrel-topped wagon splattered with mud, and the wagon that you guys are familiar with, also splattered with mud, because it's a muddy trail.
No.
As
What did
you
we-
approach that wagon, you hear nothing from it.
Oh, well, are they in the tower? I knocked on the wagon before I knew about the tower.
You knock on the wagon and there is no response.
Well, yeah, because they're probably in the. There's a tower, right?
Yeah.
Did I hear that right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So what? They're probably in the tower. I go and knock on the tower door.
Okay,
Oh,
let
whoa,
me
whoa, whoa, okay.
get the thing. Sorry.
And I
Setting up
check
the
inside the wagons.
Yeah. So the wagon that you don't recognize, it sports a fairly fresh coat of purple paint underneath the mud on it, and its wheels have fancy gold trim. A brass lantern hangs from each corner, and red drapes cover a tombstone-shaped window on each side. A steel padlock secures the back door, hanging from which is a cheap wooden sign that reads "Keep Out" in bird scratch.
What did we know the big cat's owner as?
You knew him as Rictavio.
Octavio. Okay. Just making sure I don't.
The other wagon
Say
is
something
clearly
stupid.
Rictavio's.
Hmm.
Though there is no horse in sight for either.
How tall? You said it was 80 feet tall.
Yes.
Is there any entrances up top?
Nope. Almost done. And bam, there you go, folks. So, this tower. You don't check out this new wagon further, right? Okay, so the tower door is made of iron with no visible handles or hinges. The middle of the door is large embossed steel. A connected series of lines and 8 stick figures are set around it. Carved into the lintel above is a word, Kazan, which I'm going to put in Zoom.
And you said the tower was old and decrepit.
Yes.
So would the roof also be old and decrepit?
It looks old and decrepit, but like all the pieces are still there. If that makes any sense.
But like wouldn't be much to breach through if need be.
From here, maybe.
I was asking, is it a wood roof, a thatch roof?
It has tiles on it. And the door, I'm sending you a picture of it in Discord. For those at home, you'll just have to believe me that it has an intricate, complex pattern on it. Let's see the top of it.
Do we have to dance?
As you approach, you feel something weird, especially Hemlock, as you all approach the tower. Like, it feels like the air seems ridiculously still here.
Weird.
It has a mostly intact slate tile roof, 80 feet up.
You said mostly.
Mm-hmm.
And I would want to go up there and check for any openings in the roof. So it dash up the side of the wall.
Okay, let's see if anything happens. You go to spend a key point, go up there.
I don't need to spend a key point. I can just run up the wall.
It's not a step of the wind thing.
It's a monk thing.
Hmm.
I can run up vertical or across water with my movement speed.
Okay, you go right up to the top.
I'll try to find a weak spot in the roof to get in.
Okay. I'm just seeing if there's like windows or anything on your way up.
Monk's just throwing monkey wrenches in your plan.
No, I seriously like creative ideas like this. The downside is then I gotta be like, oh crap, what's this and that. So you get up there and there are windows there. From the looks of it. You look inside the windows on your way up?
Are there like ledges or just sheer?
There aren't any ledges, but you could peek inside. Since you have an innate climb speed and can go up.
I'll peek on the run then.
Oh. They are not windows, they are arrow slits. But still. You look inside, and you can see in that room things.
Not things.
And those things have stuff.
Oh, not stuff.
Unlike, well, you don't know this, but this room, you can see signs of recent habitation, although the place reeks of mold and mildew. That has plenty of creature comforts, including a cozy bed, a desk, a matching chair, bright tapestries, and a large iron stove with plenty of wood to feed it. Other features of the room include a standing suit of armor and a wooden chest, and old wooden rafters that bend under the weight of the roof, which somehow has remained intact. Mounted to the rafters are pulleys of which hang chains that support some kind of chain and pulley system that you're not quite sure what it is.
Well, here's the thing. If the roof was already struggling with my weight up there, what would happen?
It makes loud creaking noises as you get to the roof.
Okay.
What do you do on the roof?
Try to find a way in.
Okay, you find a spot where there's some tiles missing.
Ouch.
Those at home. I am going to switch up the tower so you see what floor he's on. Okay. Just as you're starting to move them, give me a perception check.
$14.
You see, trying to keep out of view of the windows as much as possible and where you are at. Appears to be an older gentleman, Rictavio. And he seems to be in a defensive stance, keeping cover.
So he's well aware of my presence.
Yes.
But you say it's Rictavio?
Yes.
That I would call out to him and let him know that I was friendly.
Wait. You're one of those adventurers, are you? Aren't you?
What you doing, mate? Haven't seen you in a while.
I've been trying to keep it that way. Is there any reason you're here?
Oh, we were going down the old Slavic road and saw your carriage. Want to make sure everything was okay. I just saw it abandoned out there.
You visibly
No
see
sound
him mouth the word shit, but he doesn't say it out loud. And
Everything all right?
he says, "Yes, everything's fine. Don't mess with the roof." I would suggest leaving the area. It's not safe here.
Trying to blink Morse code.
Is there anyone else with you?
Yeah, man on nights.
What?
You know, they have a Tim-Tam, Hemlock, the sneaky one.
I hope you're not here to take Big Cat.
No, just like I said, we were passing by and saw two wagons down there, abandoned it looked like, and just was trying to figure out what was going on. You're not being held prisoner here, are you?
No. This is, in fact, my sanctuary.
Oh, right. Well,
After everything
Well,
you
fair
did in
thing.
town, it was getting a little too active for me. So I came here to be a
Yeah.
recluse. I would like it to stay that way.
Sorry about that. Well,
Can you go now?
oh, yes. Have a nice day.
You too?
Guys, I found Rictavio.
Shh,
Oh,
quiet!
tell him I said hi!
Quiet! Shh!
He wants us to be quiet.
Why?
Well discussed.
It is then that you hear howling close by in the woods. And that is where we'll end it for the night.
No.
Because I just noticed the time.
Ugh.
So, plugs. We'll start with our man on the roof. Saxton, you got any plugs?
None that I can think of. I'll go ahead and do one for Nyhm.
Yeah, I hope Nym's alright. I hope they're actually just sleeping. It wasn't something else.
I'm sure she is.
Okay.
But nothing else from here.
Okay. How about Hemlock?
Hello. I didn't cry. My name is Callie, and I am
Spoofy.
Spoofy. I am Callie on Twitter, and I do art, and I have commissions open, and you should check them out and support me, and also support Scotty because he puts a lot of work into all of these streams that he does all the time. And so please check Scotty out and check Lluis out. He does art and he has a Patreon and he does amazing art, and so does Scotty, and guys are awesome. And we have a game tomorrow. Saffron Academy. It's on Fractured Moon. Scotty and I are in it, and I have to apologize to a man that I turned into a fork. And so that's
It happens.
happening. Yeah, that's what's going on tomorrow. And that's it for me.
Okay. I think she pretty much plugged everybody, but Lluis, do you got anything
Yeah.
else to add?
No, just like check this channel. There's a lot of games from like a lot of different settings, a lot of different like people, talented role players, and artists. So definitely check all the games and everybody in them. Other than that, I don't know. Just like take the moral of this game and don't have friends because it will hurt.
No.
No.
I'm joking.
Have,
I'm joking.
have friends because it hurts.
Love hurts.
No, I'm joking. Yeah, no, it's amazing.
If you want to see samples of Lluis's artwork, I think the best example for this is if you're watching on YouTube, the thumbnail art for the latest episodes. That's art that Lluis got commissioned by Nyhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it was super baller. I'm like, I gotta have this as the thumbnail. It's like the poster, you know. Just
It's
like
one of the art
this-
I'm more.
the
proud
slogan is just like prepare to cry.
We've cried
we're
at least
never
4
ready.
times now.
Yeah. Fucking Strahd.
But yeah, I think everything got covered here. So thank you everyone for watching. If you're watching this on YouTube, I'm trying to keep it so the stuff you're watching on YouTube comes out a week after it airs. So we'll see you next Wednesday. Bye everybody.
Good night.
Bye.
Right.